Welcome back. My name's Michael Fletcher. I'm the Director of Research Capability at the Indigenous Knowledge Institute. This is the last session of a jam-packed 2 days of really remarkable stuff. And this session proves to be no less exciting. I get the privilege to introduce you to our two other new professors to the university. And I'll present to you some of the work they do and show you some of their incredible knowledge, along with an amazing person from the Naga Nation. Okay, first person now is Wanta Pawu. Wanta is a Warlpiri Elder, Director of the Milpirri Festival Lajamanu, and Professorial Knowledge Fellow at the Indigenous Knowledge Institute. Wanta has led and collaborated research projects through the Australian Research Council, which give focus to Warlpiri song, epistemology, education, repatriation of archival records, and youth engagement. Wanta has also provided policy advice on Indigenous law, education and youth matters to multiple government and industry bodies, including the Australian Government's Indigenous Voice National Co-Design Group. Yet another stellar person doing a whole range of things across multiple platforms and portfolios. So Wanta's going to talk to you a bit about the research that he does, and he's going to be doing with us at the Indigenous Knowledge Institute, and then we'll open up for questions. So Wanta's joining us by video from Alice, I think you are. Wanta, is that right?
Catherine, Northern Territory.
Catherine, sorry, mate. I'll leave it to you. Thank you very much.
No worries. The stuff I teach through Milpirri is to remind young people about the ways that we've been reading this country, I'll say. Reading. In my worldview, everyone's always hunting. Always hunting. People not you are hunting right now. I'll just keep a couple of minutes for the hand signal man to catch up. Yeah. One of the things I like to teach is Ngura. Ngura is a word for home. Yeah, it's a word. But the word Ngura gives its definition of how we see home. The first three letters, NGU, Ngo, that's an inner in English. Ra means something is flowing or in motion. So you've got an inner motion. Yeah, that's Ngura. That's our definition for home. Throughout Central Australia, nearly all the language group got Ngura, the word Ngura. Ngurara, Nguranga, yeah. But I teach the Ngura in Nguragulu. The Nguragulu is something about home, something with home, and the home within. Yeah. That's Ngura, that's home. You know, you hear the saying, they can take you away from your home, but they can't take the home away from you. You heard that. That's pretty much in everyone's language. But that definition of being able to become home, I talk to young people. Maybe this white fellow way of calling yourself Australian is their way. Me and you can't be Australian. be Australia itself. And that's Mura. That very stuff is taught through a cooking method, cooking a kangaroo. Believe it or not, it's how you cut the kangaroo, how you clean the guts out, and how you get the blood out, the urine. But there's another urine near the kidney. I don't know what the English name for that one. I think it's pile or something. Pile. Yeah, be careful of that one. Cut it and try not to spill them in the kangaroo. Yeah. So you get that out on each four corners of the kangaroo. You on the ground, you tip a drop on four corners. Yeah. The kangaroo is dead. You never throw that intestine away. You throw the stomach away. Women are not allowed to do it because it's all about them. Yeah. Only men do it. I mean, you have to see one of the movies called Tracks. Robin Davidson, Camel Lady, made a track. My name is Wanda Tukulpa. Wandari. Yeah, means gift. But the ceremony, it's given from my mother's clan group, Wandari Dari. That's the name of the ceremony. Wandari Dari, it's a highway, it's a pathway, it's a route. Wandari means gift, so I'm talking about a gift road. You're familiar with Silk Road and all that? That's a Wandari Dari to us, but that's in another country. Here in Australia, Wandari Dari is from one end of the coast to another, from west to east, from east to west. Wandari, that's my name. So it's a trading route ceremony. I'm named after that. But my friends call me Wanda, short for Wandari. And normally it's a girl's name. So all my friends call me Wanda. That tease me about having a girl's name. That's okay. I kind of like it. Go back to the kangaroo. You know, you put the 4 little drop on each side. It's like a dog climbing the tree. Yeah. Marks his territory. In this case, you are marking yourself to be this country. Yeah. So that's one of the research I want to do, is to look at the ways of other language group doing their version of the Wandari, the gift road. And it's all in the cooking of the kangaroo. Mind you, if the old people find that you're doing it wrong, they displace you, dispatch you. Yeah, they don't let your family come near you, because if you've done it wrong, it could be dangerous, especially in a place like the desert, Tanama Desert, Western Desert, yeah, Simpson Desert. Those are hard places to live. And just by doing the kangaroo, kind of determine how much knowledge you have to survive there. Yeah. In Warlpiri way, which is my language group, they sent you away. They sent you away from the camp, and you have to stay away till you get that thing right. Get the way of preparing the kangaroo the right way. Yeah. In other language group, it could be not so good news. But I won't speak for them. I'm speaking for Warlpiri. It's one of those things we can't break from it. We can't leave it. Yeah. So skinning a kangaroo would be dangerous. Then we bury it, and then it cook in a ground oven. I can't do any more on that one. I normally explain this while I'm drawing the kangaroo in the brown oven. And you'll see why. So we seal up the opening on the right side of the kangaroo with the intestine. Now, intestine would withstand the heat from the kangaroo. Hope that one day you'll come and learn and do that sort of thing. After all, this is your mora as well. This whole continent is you. And one day I will reveal that. Or if some of my friends know that, maybe you can ask them after the session, maybe. So it's one of those things. I have to look at the model, language group, the Pidinjara, Yangujara, the Mopum, Kakadu, the Animal. Yeah, they all do the similar thing with their different version of it, but the same way. It's a chukurba. Yes. It'll answer all your question about why the animal people has stopped people from climbing Uluru. But I can't say that. It's up to them it's up to you to talk to them. My advice is if you're a woman, yeah, ask women. If you're a man, ask the men. Don't be surprised if they ignore you. But, if you really want to hunt the meaning of it, yeah, no one's stopping you. I just got to follow my law, because the kangaroo represent the law. And the 4 drop on each side of the kangaroo, yeah, that makes a mark. You are your territory, and the other side is their territory. So different jurisdiction, but same message. Hopefully one day I will explain it to you. Milpirri is a festival, a celebration, you like it. Yeah. I'm also trying to look at the language, the law, the ceremony, and the skin name. There are 16 skin name in my tribe. They represent the 4 stars of the Southern Cross. The little star represents the story I'm telling you now. That's it from me.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much, I forgot to say, Professor Wanta. It's amazing for just scratching the surface on the connection between knowledge, country, actions. Yeah, my mind's just going in all sorts of places. But I'll open it up. We have probably time for 1 or 2 quick questions. Pardon me. Does anyone in the audience have a question they'd like to ask Wanta about this project or any of the knowledge he touched upon? We have, nothing from the audience here. I've got one, Wanta. It's not about kangaroo, but the depth of knowledge and relationship between hunting and processing and cooking kangaroo and the relationship to country and law. Are there other processes with plants or animals that also reflect this? Is there a similar deep connection to those things in all the hunting practices and plant use and use of country?
That's the foremost knowledge that need to be learned first, and then all the rest of the question that you've just given me will be answered, yes, with that procedure. It's funny I'm saying that, yeah, but it's hard to learn it, to understand the plants, understand the seasons, understand the elements, the earth, fire, wind, and water. Yep, they all come into play. As soon as the first thing about the kangaroo need to be learned, because it'll give you where you stand. Yeah.
Yeah, great. Thanks. And
I'll just give a hint.
Okay.
I'll just give a hint. Yeah, we all sitting and standing and talking on top of the kangaroo.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I'll be thinking about that for a while.
Sorry,
Yeah.
more questions.
Yeah.
More questions, which is good.
Yeah. Okay, we've got time for a little 30-second question if we can get a...
Uncle, I think I...
Yeah, it's on.
I think I just understood something. I was up in Newcastle recently. There is an island that's been joined to the mainland, and there's a story there that a kangaroo was housed in that island, and there's a very, 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 very high hill, and that hill housed the kangaroo, and it's said that sometimes the kangaroo would shake its tail, and that would cause the earthquake that people felt on the mainland. What you're telling me and that story are now starting to come together for me. Thank you very much.
Every time we cook the kangaroo, we cut the tail off. Yeah, because of that reason.
Right.
The place might be cursed. But because we put them underground, your kangaroo is up on the top of the ground, which is telling us to really fly with the knowledge.
Thank you.
You know the dot paintings that we do down here? And even the X-ray vision up in top end. Yeah, that's an equal technique. That talent. Yeah, plants on the, he plants it on the animal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that style of dot painting comes, and you'll notice that seeing the wedge-tail view of the land, it's all there in the dot painting.
Wow.
And then the sea eagle, yeah, you see the water, so it's X-ray vision. That's why the top end is paint the X-ray vision paintings.
Thank you.
See, the wedge-tail is meant to tell us to fly high and look at the country. In doing so, you find yourself.
Oh, thanks so much for that,
Yeah.
Wanta. That's amazing. Great question. And yeah, no, we've actually run out of time to go. No, we've run out of time to move on to the next one. So thanks a lot, Wanta. Really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to working with you for the next year or two and seeing this unpack. Maybe you can fill us in a bit more next time we talk to you. So everyone,
Yeah, no, that's it. This is the first hunting, and all of first hunting is rough.
yeah, no, it wasn't rough at all, mate. It was
Thank you.
perfect. So thank you very much.